Hi, this is Hal Ruth of Equalizer 9, and this is your 3-minute drill. Every week from now on, we're going to give you a tip in 3 minutes or less. So here's the first one. Meeting with a client recently, and they were not really looking at the right reports to run their business appropriately. And so what we created was what we call our 5-point leadership dashboard. And basically there are 5 reports that every profit and loss leader should be looking at, whether you're in the construction, architectural, engineering business, or any business. And so it's going to go to the screen right now, and here it is. Every leader that is responsible for a profit and loss should be looking at these 5 reports. The first 3 are very proactive and tactical. The last 2 are reactive and reporting. So first one, you should be looking at your strategy report every week. You should be looking at, what are your initiatives, what are your tactics, and creating accountability and follow-up for the strategy that you have developed, and hopefully you have one. The second report you need to be looking at is around relationships, and this is your business development report. You should be every week taking a glance at your community engagement plan, your target clients. What are you doing around thought leadership? Every week you should be looking at this. The third report you need to be looking at is transactional, and this is your pipeline report. In this report, you should be looking at the opportunities that you're pursuing. What are your probabilities or projections for winning these? And you should be keeping score. The fourth report you should be looking at now is more reactive, and this is predictive or forecasting. This is your backlog report. In other words, what have you already sold but you have not realized the revenue on yet, or you haven't started yet? And with this report, not only is it predictive of future revenue, it also tells us where the gaps are. What do we need to be selling? And the last part is our look back results. And this is your financial performance documents. This is your income statement, profit and loss. This is your cash flow statement that you need to be looking at to do planning. And here's the key. Every single one of these lead to the next. In other words, if you've had poor financial performance from an income statement, maybe you need to be looking back to the next report of what's coming revenue-wise. If you're not seeing a lot of revenues coming, in other words, your backlog report has gaps, you need to be going back to your pipeline to see what you have coming. What are opportunities to move to revenue? And if you don't have a healthy pipeline, you need to be looking back at your business development plan to see who you need to be going to talk to in order to generate more opportunities to go in your pipeline. So everybody responsible for profit and loss should be looking at these 5 things every week. Thanks a bunch. Hal Ruth, Equalizer 9.